Hi guys, welcome back. It seems as if I muted this video yesterday, guys. I'm telling the truth, more why I'm tired. I'm not like if I want to see the output, you must know so I'm tired and thing. I mean, I go for class, but I'm still push phone and thing. I don't know. So guys, forgive me for that. There was no audio on it. I didn't even realize for sure you. I haven't even gone through the videos. So I'm just running on empty and just doing my thing. Is there an answer, guys? Yeah. But you know it go already. Hopefully this one is recording. Let me just pause this and then see what I'll go on if it all right, let's go. So this one says -3. Any number squared gonna be positive. So it's 9 plus 2 times 2, 4. So this works out to 13. Of course, you guys would have known the answer already. It's just the explanation. What is the number when added to what number when added to 1 and 1/3 gives 2? And that would be 2 and 2/3. And for this one, it says 11.1 divided by 0.01 is equal to, so we know we have to convert this to a natural number or whole number 1, 2. So we move 2 places. So we do the same for this, right? But in order to do that, we have to drop a 0. So this become 1, 1, 1, 0 divided by the 1, which we got over here. So that gives us this one. All right. So let's look at number 12. 12 and a half of a sum of money is $40. What is the sum of money? So it says 12 and a half. So the result of 40, right? So it's 12.5 divided by 100, since percent mean out of 100, times the number, and that give you 40. And from there, we can transpose. So it will be y equal 40 times 100. And then we divide by 12.5. So 12.5 give you a quarter. So this into 100, 8 times base off of that, right? So this now works out to 320. A test was marked out of 80. A boy scored 60% of his marks on the test. How many marks did he score? So basically he got 60%. So you know you got already 60% of a number. Oh, they give the 80. They say they got the test was marked out of 80. A boy scored 60% of the test. How many marks did he get? And I could call this X, and it was marked out of 80 times the number, and we got 60%. So we can take it from there. And the Y would have actually been 100%. So we transpose now, so it becomes 60. The 80 is being divided, so we multiply, and then we divide by the 100. The log. So this works out to 6 times 8, which is 48. And for this one now, the square root of 181 lies, and that would lies between 13, 169, and 196, right? All right. Which of the following set is defined by? All right. So basically, we have equal here, and we have equal there. That means we must include these numbers. We must include 2, and we must include 4. So that would be D. Number 8 says, if A, B, C, Q is equal to ABC, how many subsets can be obtained? And that will be 2 raised to the number of elements, which is 3. And for this one, in the Venn diagram, the number in P is equal to 5. The number in Q is equal to 9. And the total combined is 10. What is N intersect Q? All right, so they basically want the intersection. So that works out to 5 plus the 9 minus x equal to, they said it was 10. So this gives you 14. 14 minus x equal 10 minus 14. So therefore, negative x is equal to 4. Negative 4, so the answer would be 4. Which of the following set is empty? And we know that it's going to be even and odd. A number can be even and odd at the same time. That's the intersection. So that's Q and R. So that's B. Number 11 says, if P is equal to 3, 3, 5, 7, then P intersect Q. Which number is common to all three? Them line it up for you, see there? And that would be A. And for this one, it says, in the Venn diagram, the shaded region represent, and that would be P prime. All right, not in P, but everywhere else. Go up at top. If TT, big up everybody in Trinidad and Tobago, is equivalent to US $1, then TT $15 is, so it's gonna be 15 divided by 6, which works out to 2.5 or $2.50. 7,000 is borrowed at a rate of 5% per annum. The simple interest is, so simple interest is 7,000, which is the principal, times 5 times 3 upon 100. Can cancel. 7,535. That's 350 times 3. That's 1,050. A dress which costs $18 is being sold at a discount of 10%. The amount of discount is, so 10% means 10 over 100 times 180. 10% is also the same as dividing by 10. All right, so we can do that. So that's $18. And notice they ask for the amount of discount. Number 16, the value plot of a land is 18,000. Land tax is charged at a rate of 70 cents per $100. What is the total amount of tax to be paid? So it's 18,000 divided by 100, because we need to know how many 100 in this, since they give us the rate in 100. So that will give us 180, and then we multiply by the 70 cents. Of course, we're going to ignore the decimal point at first. 700, 7856, 717, and 12. So that's 126. So that's 126. And guys, this is going to be a double video. I'm going to do 2 videos in one. At the end of the year, a car is worth 5% less than what it is worth at the beginning of the year. If a car is worth 9,500 in December 2006, then the value of the car in January was, so basically they want what it was worth at the end, at the beginning, and they give you the value at the end. So what we know that this is now 95% because it would have been reduced by the 5%, and call it P. And that works out to 95. So we just transpose. By now, everyone on my channel should know how to do these by heart. I've been putting in the work, and you guys should be putting in the work too. So we times by 100, and then we divide by the 95, since that is B. 95 into itself 1, 95 into this goes 1 time. So we're left with 100 times 100, which works out to 10,000. A loan of 8,000 was repaid in 24 equal monthly installments of $400. The rate of interest of the loan was, so since it's 8,000 borrowed and you pay back all of 400 times 24, 400, 4416, Put a 0 for all the space. 200, 200, 248. And this works out to 9,600, right? And it says the rate of interest. So the rate of interest would be 1,600 upon the 8,000 times 100%. That's percent mean out of 100, right? And this into this 1, this into this 5. So it's 5 into this, which goes 20%. A dinner at a restaurant was advertised at $60 plus 18 tax. The total bill of the dinner was, so it's 18% off the $60. And then we add that, this gone, right? Can use 2. 2 into this goes 5 times. 2 into this goes 9 times. 9, 6, 54 upon 5, which goes 10 times, and 4 over 5. 4 over 5 is the same as $10.80. So we add the $10.80 to the 60 as a tax, right? It's going to increase your bill. Bro, God, big up yourself. Kill you with taxes, you know, bro. Should I name tax, bro? At a sales, each book was marked $3 off the original price. Daniel paid 46. I misread this once, you know. Two books that are the same price. All right, so it means that it would have been a discount. The 46 means a discount. So before, it would have been $3 plus $3 because it's two books, so it's $6. So technically, it was 52. And look what them say. What was the original cost of one of his books? So the original cost before the discount would have been 52 divided by 2 at about 26. Now let's look at 21. Sorry if I go a bit fast now, guys. I'm naturally doing it to push you guys. That's how I am. All right. I want your brain to get used to work under pressure. All right. So we have 1 over 5x. And of course, you can always watch back the video. Sorry that I can't pay attention to the comments, but you know, just put in the work. So find our LCM. Once you're adding and subtracting, we must find our LCM, which should be 15x. 5 into 15 goes 3 times. 3 ones 3. 3x into this leave 5. Remember, x will cancel out the x. 2, 5, 10. So this works out to 13 over 15x, which would be D. Sorry for the order something, guys. When 5 is added to a certain number and the result is multiplied by 3, the final answer is 27. What is the original number? So we'll start from the original number, which is 27. They say multiply by 3. So what we're going to do, divide by 3, which works out to 9. So we know what 9, and they say they added 5. So what we're going to do the inverse, which is that. All right, so our answer would be 4. Thanks to everybody who support Mr. Benny channel. Thank you guys so much. We recommend people, everybody. All right, much love. What is the value of x squared plus 3x over xy? And we know that the value of x is 4. So we have 4 squared plus 3 times 2. And then we have a4 times 2, right? Let us clear off this. So this will give us 16, 4 squared, 3 times 2, 6. 4 multiplied by 2 will give us 8. I'm gonna take a little prep on this in the comment section and we see some people are move faster, you know. So big up, guys. So this works out to 2 3/4. That's the purpose, right? I want you guys to feel so comfortable and can work fast and everything. Accuracy, accuracy. All right, read them good, guys. I'm guilty of not reading them good at times, so just read them good, please. All right, if x is an integer that satisfies the inequality, so we know we are to divide both of them, everything by 2, right? So we get x by x stands alone. X stands alone. But look carefully at the sign. So this works out to 2 less than x. And then for this one, it's less than or equal to 3. So it will be A. Look at them very carefully, all right? The sum of two positive integers, P and Q, is 32. So when you add them, you get 32. Hold on, guys. I'll pause this. I'm going to wipe off. My laptop move shape. All right, so it says the sum. So that means P plus Q is equal to 32. As Mr. Guys is like my laptop on fire. And then the difference now would be P minus Q equal to 12. All right, if we add, we get rid of the Q right away. So we could add. So this gives us 2P. The Q is going to go to 0. And then we add this. So that gives you 44. Now we divide by 2 to give you the value of P. So P is equal to 22. So I'm going to comment it now. What plus 22 will give you 32? And that would be 10. So the smaller number would be 10. All right, this one says 3x squared times 2x. That gives us 6x. And we add the powers, that's 5. Guys, we're not spending a long time on them here because them come regular. And we've been through them already, all right? Two matrices are comfortable for multiplication, A times B, if the number of columns in A is equal to the number of rows in B. All right, let's look at 28, the determinant of the identity matrix. This is the identity matrix, and the determinant is AD, so it's A times D, 1 times 1, minus 0 times 0. Clearly, we can see that 0 times 0 is going to be 0, 1 times 1 is going to be 1, so the answer will be 1. Let's see if no more down here, so you know it already. If the vectors P and Q are 3, 2, and -1, 4 respectively, then P minus Q, some persons still not seeing this, you know. Some persons still not seeing. Guys, just put the minus. Consider it as minus. Don't really consider it as -2. It does not matter though. Even if you consider it as -2, you'll still get the same answer. All right? But consider it as minus. All right, so 2 times that gives us -2, and 2 4s 8. We drop a minus 9 middle now, and we good. So we have 3 minus -2, and we have 2 minus 8. So this becomes a plus, so it becomes 3 plus 2, which is 5, and 2 minus 8. Of course, the -8 is bigger, so it's 5 -6. Number 30, item 30 refers to the following parallelogram WXY. In the parallelogram, notice there's a XY, so this means this and this are parallel, so they are going in the same direction. Also, this one is going in the same direction as the X double. R is the midpoint of YZ. All right, so this is U, and then this is also V, and they say this is the midpoint, R is the midpoint, right? All right, so we're good on that. What did they tell us that is the midpoint? Well, we know though, and it's want the vector from W to R. So we are good away here. Somebody was saying that they don't think it right. Come on, guys, it's correct. So we're going with the arrow, and for this one, we're going halfway. So we basically go half. So once we are go half, and we are go against the arrow, it's gonna be half V. All right, so it's gonna be A U, because W is U. All right, so the length from here to here is U, and then going against the arrow, so it's gonna be half, because we have stop right at R, which is the midpoint. Halfway we're doing, guys. As we do a midpoint. See what C-sec do? Yeah. All right, given that 1 millimeter is equal to, we can turn on this if we want, you know. We can just say multiply by 1,000, right? And we know say 1,000 millimeter. Then just try test your knowledge, right? Is equal to 1 meter. As if you multiply by 1,000 here, so yeah, you get that, right? And then now we know it's 2,500 millimeters. So in order to get the meters, we divide by 1,000. So 2 of the 0 gone, and then we divide 25 by 10, which is 2.5. Item 32 refer to the following diagram, which show the sector of AOB such that AOB is equal to 60 and OB is our units. So what them want? The the area of AOB. So notice this is the area, so it will be the angle over 360. Why 360? Because it measures 360 degrees times pi r square. And we can cancel down this 6 into itself. 1, 6 into 36, 6 times. So it's 1 over 6 pi r square. Don't confuse it with the pi r. All right. It's pi r square. 33, the volume in cm3 of a cube edge 3 centimeters. So it's the area of the base. Remember, all sides are equal and the cube is made up of squares. So that works out to 3 times 3. Big up everybody who support Mr. Bennett, you know. You not even know, guys. I appreciate you guys watching my videos. All right. 20. Which number am I there? Let me see if I live off one. Okay, we're good. We're good. I'm saying 20 something, but we actually at 30 something. The perimeter of a square is 48 centimeters. So if the perimeter of 48, all we have to do is divide this by 4 if you know it, right? Because it's equal 4 into 4, 1, 4 into 8, 2. So it means the length is 12. All of it round it is 12, right? So to get the area is side times side. So it's 12 times 12, which is 144. Awesome question these. Which of the following figure not drawn to scale as an area equal to half p plus 4 times that? So we'll look for the height to be 2, right here. So it be 2. A and B, 5 and 4. All right, that's it. So let's go. That's not it. That's not it. So it have to be this, yeah. 4 and 5, A and B. The height. Remember, the height cannot be the slant side. It's this side, all right? Let's go, guys. Let's go. The area of the rectangle 53.6 centimeters square, if the length is multiplied by 4 and the width is half. So basically, if you have 4, you get 2. So all we have to do is just multiply it by 2. Or if you want to show C6 here, right, you come so times 4 divided by 2. But we're not going to do that, guys, all right? So it's going to be 2 times this, because that's 1 into this, 1, 2, right? Which works out to 107.2. 37, the item refer to the following diagram, which shows a sector of circle at center O. If the length of the minor arc PQ is 8 centimeters, so the length is 8 centimeters, what is the length of the circumference of the circle? Now, the circumference is the entire distance around, and we know that we're going to get how many of these? 6, right? But we know that it's 360 degrees, so for every 60 degrees, we're going to get 8 centimeters, right? And it's exactly 6, so it worked out perfect. So 6, 8, 48. Not 64. The area of the triangle is, the area of a triangle is 30 centimeters square and its base is 10 centimeters. What is the height in centimeter of the triangle? So we know, say it's base times height. Well, they did say the base at 10. Let's turn this now. The height. We don't know the height, but we times this by 10 and we divide by 2, and that must give it 30. And from there, we can just say 2 times 30, that gives us 60, right? And then we have 10h equal, this was what, 10, right? Yeah, 10 times h. So that gives us 60, and then we divide by 10. Divide both sides by 10 to get h by itself. It's an equation where you do to 1, you do to all. So this is 6. Guys, I have to reduce the screen time. Eyes are pain me and fret. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We now make that get me down. Let's go. Better on the pass, right? In item 39 refers to the following histogram, which shows the number of children aged 4, 5, 6, and 8 who took part in a survey. What them more from we? What is the modal age? The modal age is the one with the highest bar, and the one with the highest bar is age 7. So I'm gonna go with 7. All right, on to 40 now. 42 that refers to the following diagram, which shows the cumulative frequency curve based on 200 students who are marking tests. All right, so it says the median mark scored by the 200 student. Now the median would be right here, 100, right? And you go and read it off on your bar. I think it's 37, but the answer says 37.5. So them know best for them graph 37.5. And they say, what is the interquartile range? So that is going to be Q3. So we're going to mark off 3/4 minus 1/4. Right? So we take the reading off of the graph and subtract that. I think I try to go off of memory now. Yeah. So suppose 150. So 3/4 at 200 hour. Big up, bro. Big up. Me up on a class, yeah. Going to this at 50, right? So 150. So 160. It's be 140. So about yes, so. No. It's a 140. And 50 that be go halfway. Alright, and we'll take off the reading, yeah. And then we'll take off a quarter reading. So anyway, guys, it worked out to 12.5. I've done this earlier. You guys will have the paper can measure up and all of them, so you have the luxury of that. All right, so 44 now. When I reach 44? 42. If 38% of students pass this test, what percent? What was the pass mark? Hold on there, guys. Working off the phone, man. All right, so you say if 38% of the students pass, what was the pass mark? So only 38% pass. So that would be about 40%. The following table shows the frequency of scores obtained by students on a test. The range of the score is, that would be 10 minus 2, that's 8. 44 refers to the following two-way table, in which shows the mode of the transportation of schools on a particular day for a group of 200 students. A male student is picked at random from a group. What is the purpose that he does that? Sorry. The probability that he does not walk to school. Male does not walk. Taxi bus. So that'll be 80 over 108. So bam. 8 can go in this now. 4, yeah. 4 into this 20. 4 into this 2. I mean that 2, so that's 20 over 27. In which of the following graph of a function that would be a. Now if you see the rest, that take up the entire page, you know. If 2x squared minus 1 is, what's the value of that? So that would be 2 negative 3 squared. square minus 1. So we know we have to square first, so that gives us 9. 2 times 9 is 18, so we have to multiply first, and 18 minus 1 equals 17. Sorry for the rush, guys, but you know it already. The straight line AB cuts the y-axis. This is right here, and that's the point 0, negative 2. The equation of the line which passes through the point 0.05 as a gradient of 4 is, so I said the gradient should be 4, so it's y equal mx. Once I get the gradient, this you automatically get it, right? So the gradient of 4, the y-intercept is 0, 4, 0, 5 rather, so that would be. Oh God. All right, so for the last one now, the range of, not the last one, 49. The range of x cubed for the domain. So first we just check out the 2, which is negative 2 raised to the third power. All right, so negative 2 raised to the third power. That means negative 2 times negative 2 times negative 2, which gives us negative 8. So once we get this is the only one with negative 8. 50 to 51 refer to the following diagram. The values for x for which that is equal to the y equals 0. That is the y x-axis rather. So that will be 0, 4. So for that one, it's 0, 4. So that's A. The coordinates of the turning point. Now, the coordinates of the turning point is the highest point on the graph, which is a maximum, which is this right here. So that's 2, 4. So that point would be 2, 4. Let's go, guys. Let's go. I'm not feeling so well now, so I really need to end this. But I want to go to the end. 52, which of the following pairs of line is perpendicular? For it to be perpendicular, when I multiply them, it have to be negative 1, negative reciprocal, right? Which is this. I kind of work out these in the previous video, but I'm going to show this one. Was it this one? So this now, yeah, so this is the same as 4 over 1. So we're going to work out this part here. So we have 1 here already, like 1x. So we divide by 4. And we get 1 over 4. If we should multiply this, the product is negative 1. So that means they are perpendicular. If they are parallel, they have the same gradient. 53. What transformation map PQR onto that? And that's a reflection. 54. Refers to the following diagram of the isosceles. In the triangle, the value of x is, so this is 30, since it's an isosceles, and then we have 180 minus 30 plus 30. Big up everybody, all right? Not much love. So that works out to 120. By now, everyone should be able to, help themselves. Item 55 refers to the transversal diagram in which lines AB and AC, CD are parallel. The relationship is best described between X and Y, and that would be B, X is equal to Y. And for 56, 56 refers to the pair of similar triangles. So let them similar, they divide this by 2. So we have to divide this by 2, which gives us 3.5. Just 4 more to go, guys. Technically, I've got 4 more here. 57, 58, 59, 60. The translation, the image of a point P1, 2 under translation P dot dot. What is the translation? So basically, the P is this 1, 2. Big up sister P. And then this now plus a translation. We don't know what the translation is, but we know say it give you this, which is -5, -4. So if we want to solve for the translation, we'd have to subtract this because a plus, so it to be -5 minus 1 and -4 minus 2. Both of them give you negative. I wrote that on the video already. 58, which is the last page. So all 58. What is the scale factor of the enlargement? So it went from this 1 to 2. So it's a scale factor of 2. And for 59, a plane is traveling 45 degrees and it may change course to go 35. So 135 subtract this give us 90 degrees. And the last one, item 6 refer to the following diagram, not drawn to scale. If x is 10 centimeters from y, the height of yz is, so as we know, this one is also equal to 30, angle of depression, angle of elevation, alternate angles. So this now would be opposite over adjacent. So that would be tan. Thanks for watching, guys. Sorry about the audio. I'm out, no doubt. See you guys in another video.